drives by. Your box contains $10 for the pot. Convince the group to keep you in and that money gets added to the pot. Good luck.
I don't know if that means they're like suspicious of me being the mole, or if they just think I'm a dumb idiot.
Your box contains personal
She's
advantage.
shaking.
I hate lying. Like, I'm so...
Are considered by someone to no.
And it's obvious that they are working together.
I was trying to wrangle everyone up and do the sit-ups so that my 90 didn't go to waste, but they did.
One of the suspicious things I know is between my two main suspects.
I did not tell anybody that I played the Rainbow Junction. I wanted to be a sneak attack.
Three players will consume their portion of a given food or beverage. All three players will have the same food or beverage item with a twist. One player's item will have been tampered with by production. For example, if the players are eating boiled eggs, one player will be eating a pickled egg instead. It is the job of this player to act as if there is no difference between their item and that of their fellow players. The executed players will be seated along with you, observing the assignment. If the executed players can discern which player's item was tampered with, the executed players will earn $4 for their pot per round.
Now that's some real money.
If, however, they are unsuccessful, the active players will earn $4 for their pot per round. If your item has not been tampered with, you cannot feign a reaction as if it were tampered with, as this would of course break the spirit of the assignment. Finally is Cat mixing me. Okay. Alright, after a predetermined number of rounds, we will switch places and the executed players will have a turn at consuming items themselves, with the active players attempting to discern who is consuming the tampered with items.
For round one, Carrie, Chad, and Clark will attempt to fool the executed players.
So for round one, the three of you will be eating some delicious boiled eggs. Two of you will have a regular boiled egg, one of you will have a pickled egg. Nice munch.
Please enjoy each egg equally. Are we ready?
Yep, go ahead.
I can't eat it whole.
There's not a chance. Is there a time limit?
Not specifically, but...
I'm almost done.
Now, the executed players attempt to determine which of the three of them had the tampered with items.
But I also saw Clark twitch a little bit, but he might do it. I think he just doesn't like eggs.
Great job, Clark.
Okay.
The council says Chad. What was the correct answer? Carrie was the correct answer. That was $4 for the active players.
I love pickles. I was so excited.
Round two will feature Ryan, Chad, and Preston as the eaters.
So the two of you will be enjoying some perfectly fine mint Oreos, and one of you, as inspired by season 3 Bull, Sarah, what would you like to say? What has been added to the mint Oreo?
Just a little wasabi.
So you may enjoy.
Go for it. I cannot do whatever. Because his face is more. Yeah, like okay. His face is kind of dark. That's why I'm thinking. You're calling Ryan. What's his name? Me? Yeah.
Ryan is incorrect. What is the correct answer? Chad?
That was disgusting.
Straight face, my
I was like, I
friend.
felt
Round 3 will have Nancy, Brian, and Preston.
Look at
Okay. 2 of you will have delicious, healthy, refreshing drinks, cool drinks of water, and 1 of you have a nice, delicious shot of vinegar.
I know the person's story. I know, I think it's Nancy. Okay.
The council has, through decision, we have decided Nancy.
And the correct answer was?
I could smell it.
I could smell it. I know. I was like,
I was
no.
afraid That's available.
Okay.
Next up, Clark, Chad, and Carrie.
So 2 of you have some nice, delicious dill pickles. And 1 of you has a nice bowl of extra spicy hot pickles.
The council has decided Carrie.
And the correct answer was?
If mine were spicy, I didn't notice.
They were not.
Okay, great.
Yeah, like mine had a little kick to it, but I couldn't.
Yeah, I was like, if they're spicy,
Yeah.
like, I could do more.
Round 5, Brian, Katie, and Nancy.
Some sort of stuffed croissant.
So this one you might want to be a little selective with how you eat this because you each have a nice, delicious, filled pastry. 1 of you has an extra special item stuffed into your pastry. And I'll leave it at that for now. Savoring it. Just like Mom used to make.
We have decided that it's Brian.
So, who had the ketchup stuffed pastry?
I mean,
I would have lost it.
I saw you open yours up.
oh god.
Oh, I would have. Yeah.
I love ketchup, but there's something else in there too.
Yeah.
It's with the jellies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ketchup
yeah.
and jelly.
And like butter or something.
Cream cheese.
Oh, was it cream cheese? Yeah. It
Yeah.
was actually pretty good.
Yeah, I was afraid the red was coming out of my mouth.
We have Katie, Carrie, and Ryan.
I need to finish my croissant.
Celery topped with varying levels of spicy salsa. So 2 of you have a mild offering. 1 of you has a extra spicy offering.
The council's final decision, allegedly, we don't know. We're choosing Katie.
Next up, Ryan, Clark, and Nancy.
Consuming a delicious chocolate milkshake, and one of you has a delicious milkshake made with vanilla ice cream and soy sauce.
Kind of telling to me. What is it? Clark. I think it's Clark. Yeah, I don't know for sure. It's fair. Yeah. Wait, who's next? Me. To guess or what? Oh no, no, it's yeah. Oh yeah. All right. Well, we have decided on Clark.
Who was it? Wow.
Next up, Katie, Brian, and Preston.
Two of you have nice, delicious, sugar-coated banana slices for dessert. One of you has nice, delicious, extra salt-coated banana slices for dessert.
Those are both gross options.
Correct. But I mean, salt is
That's like a yeah, unless you're doing your salty.
The council has decided on Brian.
It was me.
I can officially say that that is the end of the eating for you, and you officially swept it.
We were just like,
Usually doesn't make a face.
Right?
Yeah.
Practice this at home.
So you have swept it, 8 out of 8. A full $32 so far.
Now, the executed players will have a go. Alex, Brian W., and Laurel will start.
Jason. So what's the other? One of your heart tells you. My heart tells you? Yeah. We're putting it on you.
Laurel or Brian.
Okay.
We have chosen Brian.
And what is the correct answer?
I don't think it's me.
It is you.
You just like that?
That was not spicy.
It was the spiciest one.
Okay.
You want more?
Sure.
Courtney, are you excited?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Laurel, are you excited?
I hope it's sweet.
Darnell, are you excited?
I'm so excited. I want the Oreo.
Have delicious and nutritious regular mint Oreos. One of you have a phenomenal wasabi Oreo.
We think it's Laurel.
And the correct answer is... Up next, you have nice, refreshing shots of water.
Oh God.
And one of you have a nice, delicious, refreshing shot of vinegar.
Literally let it
with his Oreo.
Really?
We're so indecisive. What do y'all think that means?
Group consensus is we think it's Courtney.
That is fucking disgusting.
Next, Darnell, Courtney, and Brian.
You have delicious and nutritious banana slices. 2 of you have nice sugary bananas. 1 of you has salty bananas.
I mean, I thought.
Yeah, I think that's fine too.
Go with it.
I mean, what's the majority decide?
There's no majority. We're indecisive. Just pick something.
Yeah, just pick. We think Darnell. Yep.
Okay, Darnell correct the answer. Another $4 for the active players.
Darnell, Alex, and Laurel will complete the final round.
2 of you a nice, delicious chocolate milkshake, and 1 of you a nice, delicious soy sauce milkshake. Enjoy.
Cheers.
I tried to.
Order chocolate.
Just get in there. This is not giving you any dates. Here's something close. Oh shoot, the camera.
I was hidden!
Let's go with that.
For real. That's just for y'all, Scott.
The group is going with Laurel.
Me? Yeah.
Alright.
I thought it was you because I saw the chocolate. Or
I also thought it was me for that reason.
Yeah.
To summarize, assignment 12, What's Your Munchin? That was a smashing success for the active players. That is 44 out of 52. Dollars cash money made for the active player pot. Executed players, $8.
Let's go!
And some delicious food. Yeah! All right. Yeah, carry
He's
on.
still burping up vinegar over here.
We excel. Killed it. I don't think the mole was given a chance to sabotage this by random draw, if my leanings are correct. So, yeah, no complaints. I'm very happy with how we did there.
First task, we had to eat different foods, and then one of the 3 people would secretly be eating a bad version of that food, and we had to keep it a secret the best we could.
The active players did amazing. So I honestly don't think anyone on the active players did bad. I saw nothing suspicious. Everybody was straight-faced.
Don't think people were being as sketchy. I didn't see anybody because of the caveat that you couldn't fake that you had the bad food. I think that saved some people from being able to throw it. And I think that any aversions were possibly natural ones that were shown.
It was a little bit difficult to watch for sabotage because we were somewhat instructed to not bluff our way through the food challenge. If we had the normal food, we were told not to pretend like we had the gross food so that it wouldn't be impossible for them to guess.
So in the What You Munchin assignment, I mean, we killed it, really. We got all of ours, but I feel like the opportunities for sabotage were when the eliminated players came in.
I had to drink a shot of vinegar while the other 2 drank a shot of water, and they didn't catch me, which was great. It was horrible. I'm still burping up vinegar as we speak.
So if the mole tried to sabotage it, I didn't notice it. Either that or the inactive players just sucked at picking notes, but I didn't notice anything on that challenge.
The only things I was really able to see were maybe Clark and maybe Nancy, as maybe pretending a little bit that they had something bad when they didn't, but nothing too blatant. So a good challenge, but not a good one for catching them all.
Trying to look at when it was the player's turn to guess the executed player's food and who had the gross item, who was trying to steer the rest of the consensus into a different direction. And there were a few people that were doing that.
I feel like the opportunities for sabotage were when the eliminated players came in, and everybody wanted to get their voices and their 2 cents in. So we still did well, but I'm trying to look at who were the vocal dissenters. I tried to be more of a vocal dissenter, like somebody who was like, oh, it could be this person. I was playing devil's advocate for at least a couple questions to hopefully try and throw people off. Who's to say if it worked?
The one thing I did notice was, again, Preston. Preston, he like kind of made a smirk at the water. It's very subtle, but I was keeping an eye on him throughout the challenge, so confirmation bias. But you know, I noticed him take a little shot of water, and he did a little smirk, very, very noticeable, but little smirk. And I was like, oh, they're gonna guess him, and then he'll be wrong. And he, of course, was not the vinegar; he was the water. And so I think he was trying to attract attention without doing it too obviously.
All right, welcome to your next assignment. This assignment is called Hey Girly Pop. For this assignment, we need you to split into 2 even teams. A girly group and a pop group.
Oh. But what if I'm both?
Pick the one that your heart desires.
Can I be girly group?
I want to be girly.
I'll be pop. I'm not a girl. That's not what I meant.
We got a turtle!
I'm not a girly girl. That's what I meant.
Raise your hand if you're a girly. All right, Carrie, Preston, Clark, and Ryan. I'm gonna have you 4 congregate over here by the front door. Our pop group, Brian, Chad, Katie, and Nancy, if you all could congregate on the opposite side here. For this task, each group is going to be responsible for one portion. One group is going to be retrieving song lyrics from around the property, while another group will be responsible for popping balloons according to which female pop star or stars sing the song or songs represented by those song lyrics. The girly group over here will be our egg hunters. The pop group over here will be deciphering our song lyrics and popping balloons. All right, now you will get to watch each other perform your tasks, okay? You will not be able to communicate with the opposite group, so our pop group will watch the girly group hunt for eggs. The girly group will conversely watch our pop group pop the balloons, okay? So, if we could all please head outside now, I will continue the instructions. 20 of the eggs out here contain song lyrics. The other 108 eggs do not contain song lyrics. Each player may collect and bring back up to but no more than 4 eggs at a time. When you bring an egg or eggs back, you will open it up and you will reveal its contents. Each egg containing a song lyric will be worth $1.60. Each egg that does not contain a song lyric will deduct 25 cents from your mission total. You will have a total of 10 minutes to hunt for as many eggs as you can. So, for clarification, this portion of the task is worth up to a maximum of $32 if all correct eggs are collected and no incorrect eggs are collected. If all 128 eggs are collected, you will net a total of $5 from this portion of the task.
For the girly side of the task, we have Ryan, Preston, Carrie, and Clark competing. Their goal is amongst the yard to find the eggs that contain song lyrics inside of them.
Nothing here.
Wow, nothing here.
Nothing here. The eggs, nope. Ooh, this is tiny. This has to be one. Nope.
And if it's not a lyric, I don't have to keep it, right? Nothing here.
I like how I said that. I would look the tickets up and they got one. Just to shit on me. I see what it is.
How dare you?
Nothing. Okay.
Do I just bring it here?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Got
You
my
keep
ass
the lyrics.
squeezed by Sexy Cupid. Guess he wants to play. I'll keep that.
15.
Oh, this looks promising. Yes.
That's a good one.
This
Can I
is
set
not
this down?
a lyric. It should be.
This is probably not a lyric. Egg. Nope. Oh, they got me. It's fine.
You're so strong.
So strong. This is not a lyric.
This is not a lyric.
Well, at least you shot whale shit.
This is not a lyric.
All right.
Nope. I'll think about how many trees were killed for this. Looks good.
This is not a lyric.
Keeping paranoid.
Oh, this is a lyric.
No.
You people. It's like, no.
This is not a lyric.
Nothing here.
Try again.
Nope. Again, no. My other egg is no twice. That's
There you go.
shady.
Oh, this is mean.
And another.
Oh no. Oh, this is good. No. Okay.
Nope.
Oh, that was a big one too, the cunning pair.
Nope.
Ooh, what do we got?
You're crushing it.
What I want is what you want. Give it to me, baby, like boom, boom, boom.
I was told there was no amateur sprinting this season.
Oh, I know. That's
This is professional sprinting.
Look what you've done to me.
This is not a lyric.
Well, at least you.
How are we doing, gang? How many lyrics you got?
Look, you're crushing it.
Thank you.
Like, you can fall in the grass so easily.
All these things.
No!
You have incurred a 15-second penalty.
Doesn't come on, Kelly Clarkson. That's
Yeah.
my mother.
Since the group decided to play it safe and bring back all 128 eggs, only $5 is added to the pot. However, one of the eggs did contain a personal advantage. More on who earned that later. But for now, let's head to the next portion of the assignment, the pop side of things.
This is what the
Oh,
local,
you're
Waffle House-
serving.
Yes. Is this what the local Waffle House waitress feels like all the time?
Probably.
Serving up smiles and eggs.
8 female pop stars in 8 rows, and those same 8 female pop stars in 8 columns. Okay, so in case you can't read, I will tell you we have Taylor Swift, Ariana Grande, Kelly Clarkson, Britney Spears, Adele, Beyonce, Lady Gaga, and Rihanna. Okay, they are in the same order going across the top. So, for your portion of the mission, you will be throwing darts in an attempt to pop the balloons that correlate to the intersecting song lyrics that our girly group has collected. Okay? This will become clear when you see the song lyrics, but the way that they are printed on the sheet is you will see quotation mark and then either a song lyric slash blank or vice versa. You'll see the blank slash and a song lyric. Okay? The way that these are designed is that you will see the first lyric before the slash is the row that you need to follow, okay? And then the second lyric that you see after the slash is the column you need to follow. So for example, if you believe that your first artist or your first lyric in that pair was Kelly Clarkson, and you believe the second lyric was Rihanna, you would come to the Kelly Clarkson row and go to the Rihanna column in an attempt to pop that balloon. 10 balloons contain green glitter, which indicates that you have popped a correct balloon. Okay, the other 54 balloons do not contain green glitter. Okay, you will stand from behind that line to throw the dart. Okay, so you have 5 minutes to look over the lyrics, then you will have 10 minutes to throw the darts.
The players must first figure out how to link together pairs of lyrics. Once they've done this, the names of the 2 female pop artists that these lyrics belong to will give them the coordinates for the balloons that they must pop.
I think it has the same word in it. I think so. Like this one has
like
play.
stronger. This one has
So you put
love
the
and
blank
love.
one first.
Yes. Oh.
Yeah.
Are we missing something over there?
No, these are tough.
Okay. There's no match for that one? Oh, this one?
Okay. The blank
And then the
one
one
first,
before
right?
the slash was
So there's,
the row,
so there's
and
10
then this
pairs,
is the column.
is that right? There's 10 pairs. So we need to top 10
This is
Wait.
the row and then the column.
The column is on top.
The row was
This
first.
thing,
It was
like the
row
one down
first
this
and then
side,
column.
and then up
So this
top.
is a row. This is a column.
Yeah.
I had one a while ago. Where'd it go? What's because the players know.
This
Is that Taylor Swift?
I need to see the names again.
In Taylor Swift, that's the players play.
That's Beyonce.
I know this is Adele.
Who has got my ass squeezed by Sexy Cupid? Guess he wants to play. This is Taylor, right?
Yeah.
Because players.
Yeah. I don't know. So
Oh my gosh.
I want your everything as long as it's free. And then this is the part when I break free.
what doesn't kill you? This I know that one.
That's Kelly Clarkson, isn't it?
Kelly Clarkson, and then now I'm
Look at
strong.
me.
Is that also?
It's
Kelly
time to say goodbye to Turning Tables. Is that Taylor?
This is Britney Spears.
All right, you write them in, and then
All
I'll
right.
start throwing darts.
Clarkson's. What is got my ass squeezed?
You guys keep working on this. I'll throw some darts.
Well, we don't. We only have so many.
No, we don't get to work on this.
Yeah.
No. I don't know what
We
this
can come back.
You can take these with us.
Yeah.
We asked already.
We can come
They
back
move.
to doing these.
Oh.
But we only have.
But
a
I
few
don't really want to
control.
run
We don't
back
know
and
what the
forth.
names are.
That was horrible.
Oh, here's
That was
what we
horrible
got.
to sit through. Yeah, that was tough. So much salmon hash.
It's now time to attempt to pop the correct balloons.
Go Kelly Clarkson and Britney Spears.
Well, why did
Which one is first?
Go Kelly Clarkson along the side. So 3 down and 4 over.
Oh, there's
You can stand
no
up
way
for this line.
I'm gonna hit that.
So it's like
What the? Why do I throw that way? Maybe I need to scoot over.
That's your third?
Wait.
Third down.
What's wrong? Oh.
Rihanna. Oh, pop the balloon. Rihanna. Pop the balloon.
So far, nothing got glitter, does it?
Ah.
2 minutes down.
We haven't done any.
Nope. We're getting better.
I know that one thing.
Ah.
on the right. All the way on the right.
Beyonce, because that's hold 'em, and then this one is like
So Gaga down.
Another pop
Beyonce.
balloon.
It's across the thing.
Okay.
That's a twofer. That was a twofer.
You sunk my battleship.
And everyone has to throw 3, so I can't give it up.
Or you can do the darts however you want to.
Oh, I got one. Not what I wanted, but
I will try one.
damn it.
Nancy.
We are. How many have glitter? 10?
10 of them have glitter. 10 of them have green
Yeah,
glitter.
that was,
Go
no,
up.
There
we go.
We already popped that.
That's the Lady Gaga.
Oh. Yeah, I like this pop balloon. Pop the balloon.
Ow.
Sorry, Beyonce.
Oh, sorry, Beyonce.
Go, Nancy.
Is that red?
Oh, that was
red.
That was
What
red
does that
glitter.
mean?
Oh,
Advantage.
Who's to say?
Pause.
I don't know. It was red.
Oh, then
I don't love it.
Red's my favorite color, but in the mole, I don't like
That's
it.
glitter.
That's what
Go. Chad just got the Rihanna Rowe, Adele Collins.
Those are all the ones we needed back now. So now we're just popping balloons.
Yay!
That was a pop.
What color was it?
Green.
Okay.
Hey!
It was a good try.
Was that glitter?
Yeah. Go for Ariana Adele.
Nope. 2 good tries and one just.
Oh.
Does that count? If one just.
Alright, there's a pop. Another pop. That was not. No, that just hit. That was the glitter on the bottom.
Dirt.
Oh, that is a correct pop.
Don't know.
I don't know. Going for anything? Like. Oh, okay. See, Logan, I told you you're asking for it.
I think I do better when I'm not aiming.
Pop. Pop. No pop.
Nope. Sorry.
Beyonce's on.
You killed Beyonce.
Twice. Not me, though. But dang. All around, but nothing.
Brittany, gone.
Pop.
Okay.
No.
Oh, nice.
That was
No,
a
that
correct.
was-
That was a correctly popped blue.
Yay!
Nancy, the MVP. Yeah.
It's her time. I'm just kidding.
Hey! Come on, Katie.
Now.
There's one more.
Go ahead, Nancy. All right. Not bad. All right.
Hi, Andy.
That's what she said as well. Yeah.
Everybody knows that you earned the personal advantage from this part. It is only fair that everybody knows who earned the personal advantage from part 1, and that was Clark. What is your personal advantage? You may ask. Your personal advantages, Nancy and Clark. Good for the next quiz only. You've each earned 1 joker.
Okay.
Big shout out to my dad, Corky Brown, for building this board for us. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate it.
I think we did great, honestly. We popped 9 out of the 10 that had glitter, and I got an advantage.
I got my first advantage of the series. I got an automatic joker, which I have bad luck. I haven't gotten a single trophy room in either of my series. So this is like the first taste of, ooh, I have something I can actually work with.
I think the mole was in a tough spot this round. Like, we were going to get what we got here regardless of what the mole was or wasn't doing.
I am terrible for knowing any kind of lyrics and songs. So I was absolutely no help at all. I didn't know a single. I knew 2 Kelly Clarkson songs, but
I'm not sure if everyone just forgot that Wrong Balloons deducted money, or because it just seemed like they just wanted to pop all of the balloons on the board.
the thing I am good at though is darts. I used to play in a dart league, so I was trying to get them, and I popped only one balloon that had green stuff in it.
Katie was very quiet during the entire mission, so I don't know if that was just Katie getting drowned out with all the other voices, or if it was suspicious mole activity.
Balloons, the only thing that was a bit chaotic, Chad was telling me that some of the combinations that I had were wrong. I think one of them was wrong, but one he handed back to me I knew was 100% right. And then when we were grouping the lyrics together, he kept putting the one behind the slash on top of the one with the lyric in front. And Tyler said that the lyric in front was the row and the one was the column. But then the way they were switching it up, they had the wrong artist, so.
But when it came to the pop group, it was very much an opportunity for people to sabotage, because they're like, oh, I don't know this song, I don't know these pop stars.
There was a lot of chaos going on, and did notice that Clark kind of started looking for tickets, and then he had a egg that was hidden, so that didn't go unnoticed.
It was a little bit suspicious to me that one of the eggs ended up outside of the playing field behind Clark. I think he may have just kicked it behind him. Was it on purpose? Who's to say?
There's this rumor going around. There's this rumor that there was, in the egg collecting part of the task, that someone dropped one of the lyrics in the field randomly. It was just laying there, and Ryan found it.
Preston or Carrie, one of the two, I guess possibly Clark as well, but I think it's Preston or Carrie, dropped a clue or a lyric on the ground, I'm assuming. On the lyric out there, no egg.
Ryan only found one lyric, but when he went out the next time, there was no egg, but a lyric on the ground. So he's thinking someone put it there on purpose so they wouldn't get all the lyrics. Luckily, he found it.
So I don't know if Ryan is just making this up and trying to blame someone else, or if someone else actually was trying to get rid of it.
I don't think a lyric just randomly falls on the ground, people are tight here. So I'm like, oh, someone had the lyric, they palmed it, I'm guessing, and when they went to go pick up a new egg, they dropped the lyric hoping no one would see it.
Interesting. I could see Clark doing that. I have mostly ruled out the other people that were collecting eggs, except Kari. Kari's still on my list. Kari continues to do poor to average in the challenges, so yeah.
Carrie, even though she was really good with the lyrics, didn't help with the pop side. They had to kind of mesh the lyrics together, which we kind of struggled with. So it was a little bit suspicious that she didn't help out the pop side and instead helped with the girly eggs.
I feel incredibly socially isolated in this game. I'm hoping that's for a good reason. I'm hoping it means that people are suspicious of me. It's even down to if I'm sitting somewhere, I feel like no one else wants to sit there, and so I've never had that experience in the game before, and I don't really know where to go but forward, right?
I am pretty sure I know who the mole is, and I went incredibly heavy on that person in the last quiz and survived. It could be delusion. Who's to say?
When it came to my strategy for the quiz, I at least breathed a little bit easier knowing I had an automatic joker in my pocket. But if I get a red screen tonight, it is because I went a little too all in.
I got a joker, so we had to use it this round, so hopefully that will help me on the quiz.
I was lucky enough, hopefully lucky, to have won the quiz repeat. So I was able to take the quiz twice. Kind of changed up some of the answers on the second quiz because they were pretty difficult on the eating challenge portion. But yeah, I'm hoping that kind of with 2 shots, and I also played a joker, that I make it to the next round.
The big thing is I played my rainbow exemption this round, so really hoping no one else plays it. I think someone probably will, but that's still a win because then they won't be able to get it either. So.
And then I may or may not have played my rainbow exception in hoping that everybody else got rid of theirs last time. So.
But that was my strategy for this quiz. Try and spread still. I'm gonna try and spread all throughout day 2, and then if I wake up tomorrow as a player in this game, my hope is to start focusing in on 1, maybe 2 people, going all in on them.
The problem with the social isolation is like, I do not have yellow flags, I don't have red flags. If someone goes, I don't know who they're on.
So I'm a little nervous for this one because I think I definitely took the longest I've taken for my quizzes on this one because I wanted to get a better, purposeful split. Usually when I get to a question that looks too complex to me to think about, or if I don't know the information right in my head, I pick one and move on.
I did still split, but I split with some season 1 players because they have, and that doesn't sound like a strategy, but they've not lost anyone and they're working closely together.
So this quiz, I tried to go just as heavy on that person, but I didn't document some of the things I should have documented, which is usually my downfall.
My main mole suspect, Courtney, did not make it through last round, which is good for me because now I'm off of Courtney, but I had put Courtney on every quiz, and so, that proved me wrong.
If we do go into a double later, doubles have historically been my downfall. So I am, if I got through that, I could win this game.
I hope to see a green screen, and if I do, I'm going to take more notes.
I don't know, I thought Chad was off my list and then I completely went this time for my quiz mostly on Ryan, so I'm just extremely confused after Darnell got booted last time, or the time before, and then Courtney, who was on my list as well this last time. I'm just kind of like...
I'm gonna try, if I make it, which is big if, to crystallize social connections tonight. That would carry me to the finale at least.
Welcome back, players. We've just concluded round 6 of the game. After a couple of interesting assignments, your pot currently stands at $232. Not bad. Our numbers here on Who is the Mole All-Stars are starting to lessen, and unfortunately we will be down at least one more very soon. You've all just taken the quiz, 10 questions about the identity and actions of the mole. The player who scored the lowest on the quiz knows the least about the mole and must leave the game. We did promise you earlier in the season a double execution at some point, but that will not be right now.
Wow.
So, one of you again will be leaving. In a moment, we'll begin entering your names into the computer. If the screen turns green when your name has been entered, you will remain in the game. If, however, the screen turns red when your name has been entered, then you are the mole's 6th victim.
First up, Brian. Ryan.
Sorry, Ryan. Unfortunately, you are the mole's 6th victim.
we didn't get to play together our first time. We were kind of, we tried to, but it didn't work out. And I'm so glad that I have got to know him so much better this time, and he really feels like a true friend now. So.
Brian is great. Honestly, one of the biggest competitors here. I am officially burning my notebook because he was a very high suspect of mine, and I am sad to see him go.
It was awesome getting to know Ryan. He is very strategic. He's very humorous. He made me laugh, and it's gonna be sad to see him go.
Like, it's a bummer we officially lose our first season 1 player. Ryan and I we've worked closely together both seasons. He's just so fun. He's a great person to be around. I'm just gonna miss those one-on-one conversations that I've had with him, because he puts his all into games. I think he's won the most out of everybody, possibly.
Yeah.
So he should be incredibly proud of the way that he played, and I hope that sometime soon we will get to see his Lillian Morris impression again.
This one hurts the most. I met Ryan playing my first Jamie live reality game, and we were partners in Jamie Viber. He stabbed me in the back. And I've never 100% trusted him since. And yeah, so far, I don't know how the hell I'm still here, because back-to-back round has been like top people, and I feel bad for not trusting them. But I thought that we would make it further, and it was just nice to see a reassuring and kind face. And I think the thing that hurts the most is he's gonna leave with that fucking Kate Spade bag again, and I'm just never gonna get it.
I think Ryan's zeal for this game is matched only by the veritable bag of tricks and tickets that he had throughout this game. It was so much fun playing with Ryan.
I played my very first mold game online with Ryan before I even really knew what the mold game was all about, and thought I don't know what I thought I was playing, because I was like told the truth every time. I was like, and for some reason he thought I was a shady bitch, because that's what he told Jamie. He is even more funny in person than he is talking to him online. Like, he always has something funny to say, witty. Just, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth. He's definitely one that's going to be missed.
I'm Ryan from season 1. I'm excited to not get duped by the wonderful Missy Bird here this season, hopefully. And I'm not the one, obviously.
No idea what you're talking about.
Dicks and twigs. I think you spilled sand on the fire.
You lost the flip.
You lost the flip.
We have to be quick.
And Red will represent elimination.